I just wanted to post something real quick for other writers out there. Do you ever argue with yourself on what you're gonna write? Because, like, when I write, I don't write from my brain, my conscious brain. Like, that sounds really weird, but I don't. I just write. The story unfolds as I write. But sometimes I'll be writing and the next sentence will pop up and I'm like, should I write that? And it's like my my conscious, like, I don't know if it's my unconscious mind, my subconscious, or my conscious mind. It's like, write it. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, will it come across? It's fine, just write it. Because it's just funny, you know? You argue, as a writer, you argue with yourself. It's like, it that next line gets stubborn. It gets stubborn in my head. It's like, write this. I'm like, I don't know if I should write it. And it like gets bolder in my mind. Like, just write it. And I'm like, fine, I'll write it. Because if I try to bypass it, I'll be like, no, I will not go away until you write it. And it's like, fine, I'll just. But it's, to me, writing the novel isn't hard. It unfolds naturally in my mind as I write. But I kind of feel like sometimes the the creativity isn't just sitting on the top of my brain. It goes down into my soul. It goes down into my spirit. It goes down into those deep recesses of unresolved trauma that get pulled up into my writing. Obviously, my first book isn't out yet, but you'll be able to see it in my writing. Just moments of, I don't know if I want to say clarity, but it's that unresolved trauma that comes up to be resolved, and it gets resolved. And my beta reader, Maya, she says that she's so really surprised at the clarity that my characters have, the depth that they have. And it's like, it's not manufactured depth. Like, I put myself into these characters. How would I react as a character? As this character? If I was Vic, how would I react? If I was... These characters are kind of like my personalities. Each character has a piece of me, a piece of my... It's like someone with DID, dissociative identity disorder, previously known as multiple personalities. These characters become my multiple personalities. I know them so well. And so I'm able to just create this depth in them where they question themselves, where they realize that it's okay to cry, it's okay to scream, it's okay to hurt. In the first book, in the Heartkeeper's Code, Janet is someone who, she is ostracized from her family because of who she is. And she suffers from such deep mental illness. She is a part of me, who I used to be. I was always the black sheep in my family. Because of who I was constantly just pushed away, put through trauma until I ended up in a mental institution. That's real. That's what happened to Janet. She was found by the other parts, the other characters, The Janet in me was discovered by the other parts of me that had compassion for her. And they made sure she was okay and got the help. I don't write from my brain. I write from a place deep inside of me that might still have those shadows. I talk a lot about shadow work and trauma healing. I was a trauma healing coach. And we never completely resolve our traumas. There has to be an outlet for that trauma. For me, it's writing. For others, it's art, music, whatever. Those who lack creativity, lack the ability to be creative, lack the courage to face their traumas, because that's where it comes out of. Our trauma is exposed through creativity, and those who are not creative, or like, oh, I'm not creative. No, it comes from a fear of being creative. It comes from a fear of allowing that darkness that lies within you to be exposed. If I were to sit here and really deep dive into my characters, I would hurt. I would cry. Because these characters are my trauma personified. Joseph Krell, he is my trauma personified. Frederick, Adrian, Olive, Dino. I don't know. I just kind of felt compelled to tell that little story, I guess. I mean, how do you guys write? Like, from what point in you do you create your worlds? Do you create your characters? Are they unrealized? Are your characters and your worlds just manifestations, literal manifestations of what's deep within you? Is this how you heal your trauma? So, I don't know. I just felt really compelled to make that message. So, hope y'all have a good day. It's Friday. I mean, it's Wednesday. Who remembers the Geico commercial with the camel? I love that commercial so much. Like, my favorite part when he's like, Mike, 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 Mike. Guess what day it is? Oh my God, that camel is like the best. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Stay tuned for another update.